Check, check, check.
Sylvie's here.
Agenda room's here.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Good afternoon, Chairman.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman.
Good afternoon, Commissioner.
Commissioner Roop is here.
Good afternoon, Commissioner.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman.
Holzman's here.
Good afternoon, Commissioner.
Good afternoon.
Commissioner Coleman is here.
Good afternoon, Commissioner.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman.
We are all here, so we will go right at 1:30. All right, it is now 1:30 and all the commissioners have assembled, so we'll go ahead and call the agenda meeting to order. I ask those participating on the call, please mute your phone unless you need to speak. We are going to do 8 tariffs and new orders today. We are going to withdraw item number 4 regarding Missouri American's application to acquire the Stewartsville systems. So the first order of business is to approve the minutes from October 19th. You all have seen those. Are there any additions or corrections? All right, hearing none, all those in favor of approving the minutes from the October 19th agenda say aye.
Aye.
Those minutes are approved 5-0. All right, first up in tariffs and new orders is file number EO 2023-0099. This is in the matter of a determination of a special contemporary resource planning issues to be addressed by Ameren, Missouri in its next triennial compliance filing or next annual update report. So pursuant to 20 CSR 4240-22.080 sub 4, Missouri's electric utilities are required to consider and analyze special contemporary issues in their integrated resource compliance filing. Staff, OPC, and other interested parties may suggest issues for consideration. At our last agenda, we discussed the issues that we thought were appropriate, and this order outlines 8 categories which Ameren, Missouri should respond to in its next IRP filing. So with that, I recommend we support this order version 1. Commissioner Roop,
I am in support of the order.
Commissioner Coleman,
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman,
I support the order.
and Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
I'm also in support.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 1 say aye. Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. Next up is file number EO 2023-0100 and EO 2023-0101. This is in the matter of a determination of special contemporary resource planning issues to be addressed by Evergy, Missouri Metro in its next triennial compliance filing or next annual update report. So this is the same as the last one, except we identified 10 categories of special contemporary issues for Evergy, Missouri Metro and West that we would expect them to respond to in their next IRP. So with that, I recommend we approve this order version 1. Commissioner Roop,
I am supportive of this order as well.
Commissioner Coleman,
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman,
I support the order.
and Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
And I do as well.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 1 say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. Next up, file number EO 2023-0102. This is in the matter of a determination of special contemporary resource planning issues to be addressed by the Empire District Electric Company, DBA Liberty, in its next triennial compliance filing or next annual update report. So again, just like the other 2, except this one addresses 9 categories of special contemporary issues for Liberty, and I recommend we approve this order version 1. Commissioner Roop,
I am in support of the order.
Commissioner Coleman,
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman,
I support the order.
and Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
And I do as well.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 1 say aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. As I mentioned, we are pulling file number WA 2022-0311 for consideration at a later date. So that brings us to file number EA 2023-0017. This is in the matter of the application of Grainbelt Express LLC for an amendment to its Certificate of Convenience and Necessity, authorizing it to construct, own, operate, control, manage, and maintain a high-voltage direct current transmission line and associated converter stations. So this order grants the 18 applications to intervene of various individuals and organizations in this matter. That is a lot, but I do believe that these 18 have shown an interest in the case and should be included. So with that, I recommend we approve this order version 1. Commissioner Roop,
I concur with your position.
Commissioner Coleman,
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman,
I support the order.
and Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
And I support the order.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 1 say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. Next up, file number CA 2023-0098. This is in the matter of the application of Ozark Fiber LLC for designation as an eligible telecommunications carrier for purposes of receiving federal and state lifeline and disabled support. Ozark seeks ETC designation to receive federal and state lifeline and disabled support. Staff filed a recommendation to approve this request. So after the commission's review, this order will approve the application. So with that, I recommend we approve this order version 1. Commissioner Roop,
I am in support.
Commissioner Coleman,
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman,
I support the order.
and Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
And I'm also in support.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 1 say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. Next up, file number GR 2022-0179. This is in the matter of Spire Missouri Inc., DBA Spire's request for authority to implement a general rate increase for natural gas service provided in the company's Missouri service areas. So this particular issue was a little difficult, but the order, I'm going to recommend that we deny the out-of-time application to intervene by the University of Missouri. This was extraordinarily late. I think the cutoff for intervention was April 25th. They applied in October. And I don't believe any of the reasons they listed show that they have interests that are vastly different from the parties that are already in the case. And I just think it sets a bad precedent to let people in this late when settlement talks have already begun. So with that, I would recommend that we approve the order denying their entry version 3. Commissioner Roop?
Yeah, I agree with your position, Mr. Chairman. Testimony's been filed. Things are already well on their way, and this is very late. So I would agree we should approve the order denying the entry.
All right, thank you. Commissioner Coleman?
I concur with those comments. I will be in support of the order.
Thank you, Commissioner Holzman?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I do think the university has a little bit of a unique perspective on this, but I think that the time has passed, and I think the precedent that sets is one from a procedural standpoint that we need to preserve. So I will be supporting the order.
Thank you. Commissioner Kolkmeyer?
Yes, I agree with all the comments that have been set forth. I think we're all sympathetic to the Mizzou system. I appreciate what they really do, but this is really time. So I will be supporting the order to deny.
All right. Thank you, Commissioner. All those in favor of approving the order as drafted to deny entry version 3, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. Final order today is file number GR 2022-0351. This is in the matter of Union Electric Company, DBA Ameren Missouri's purchase gas adjustment tariff filing. Ameren Missouri filed a proposed tariff to adjust its PGA factor. Staff filed a recommendation to approve the proposed tariff on an interim basis, subject to refund. This order approves the proposed tariff to adjust the factor and directs staff to file its ACA review and recommendation by December of next year. I will note that Tim Eggers from Ameren is on the line if anyone has any questions. But with that, I recommend that we approve this order version 1. Commissioner Roop?
I am in support.
Commissioner Coleman?
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman?
I support the order.
And Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
And I do as well.
All right. All those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 1 say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. Final order today is file number EA 2023-0017. This is in the matter of the application of Grainbelt Express LLC for an amendment to its certificate of convenience and necessity, authorizing it to construct, own, operate, control, manage, and maintain a high voltage direct current transmission line and associated converter station. This addresses the same Grainbelt case that we discussed back in item number 5. Grainbelt, along with its application, filed a request for a waiver of the Commission's 60-day notice provision. 3 objections and 4 responses in support of the waiver were filed by the various interveners to this matter. This order finds that the waiver of the 60-day notice provision is proper and will grant it. So with that, I recommend that we approve this order version 1. Commissioner Root,
I am in support of the order.
Commissioner Coleman,
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman,
I support the order.
and Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
And I'm also in support.
All right. All those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 1 say aye. Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. That concludes reports and orders. We have no case discussions or other discussions today, so that just leaves us with scheduling. Wednesday, November 2nd, agenda will be at 10:15 a.m., and that is also Employee Recognition Day. We will have an event, I think, in the ballroom that day. Thursday, November 3rd through Friday, November 4th, it's an evidentiary hearing in NextEra Energy Transmission Southwest. That's EA 2022-0234. That's a transmission application for CCN for a 345 kV transmission line and associated facilities in Barton and Jasper counties. That will be at 9 a.m. in room 310 with Judge Hatcher. Wednesday, November 9th, agenda at 10:15 a.m. Friday, November 11th is a state holiday. Sunday, November 13th through Wednesday, November 16th is the NARUC annual meeting. Thursday, November 17th, we will have agenda at 10:15 a.m. Again, that will be on Thursday due to commissioners' attendance at NARUC. Monday, November 21st through Tuesday, November 22nd, we have an evidentiary hearing in Evergy Metro and Evergy West's EO 2019-0132. That's the notice of an intent to file an application for authority to establish demand-side programs investment mechanism. That will be at 9 a.m. in room 310 with Judge Clark. Wednesday, November 23rd, we currently have agenda scheduled at 10:15 a.m. That may move, however, that week or cancel altogether due to Thanksgiving holiday. Just depends on the schedule as we get closer. And then Thursday, November 24th is, of course, that Thanksgiving state holiday. So that gets us out through pretty much the end of November. Any comments, questions, or requests regarding scheduling through Thanksgiving? All right, hearing none, and with no other business coming before the body, we will stand adjourned. Thank you, commissioners.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.